That is Carole King performing there, and you can see the sea of candles inside the National Cathedral to remember the 26 people killed in the tragedy at Sandy Hook, 20 of them kids. It has been a year since that very dark day, but the FBI says shootings are on the rise. In a Scripps exclusive, the FBI tells our National Bureau in Washington the number of active shootings in America has tripled in recent years. Our own Scripps national investigative correspondent, Mark Greenblatt, the only reporter to sit down with the FBI's top special agent, tasked with finding new ways for the police and you to fight back.
They are the innocent faces that still haunt us. 20 elementary school children and 6 teachers who lost their lives in a massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary.
It's just so sad how quickly all of that can be taken away from you.
That on the heels of other high-profile shootings like in an Aurora, Colorado movie theater.
I don't know why I'm alive.
But after Newtown, the FBI began studying events like these in new ways and shared with Scripps the most detailed picture of them the FBI has ever talked about publicly. To the FBI, an active shooter event is like what happened here at Washington's Navy Yard, where a gunman arrived on scene intending to commit mass murder instead of something like a bank robbery or drug deal gone bad.
In FBI's view, are active shooter scenarios on the uptick?
In our view, yes.
Special Agent Catherine Schweit heads up the FBI's one-year-old active shooter team.
There's a higher number of people being shot and a higher number of people being killed.
In an exclusive interview, Schweit pointed to a sharp threefold increase in these incidents, averaging 5 per year before 2008 and 15 per year since then, with 14 so far this year. Many never made national headlines, like when in 2010, a gunman walked up to a group of students at a Littleton, Colorado middle school and opened fire, but didn't kill any of them. It's one of many events that would escape researchers only focused on shootings where people died.
Most of them are these much smaller events that end, fortunately, before a lot of people are killed.
Dr. Peter Blair is the Texas State researcher behind the numbers and says
workplaces are the most commonly attacked places.
The FBI looks to Blair to train its own trainers in rapid response techniques that teach officers who arrive on the scene first to go in even without backup, knowing seconds can save lives.
That sounds dangerous.
I would call it the most dangerous call in law enforcement.
The FBI has taken the lessons from here and spread the word this year, providing free training to more than 500 police departments. Next year, the agency plans to expand training to include bringing paramedics into hot zones right next to the cops to help the injured faster. And for when it's just too dangerous, the FBI wants officers to begin using something soldiers do in combat.
And we're providing free training to them on how to apply tourniquets, something that in previous years, medical profession was hesitant for us to do.
That's new.
That's new because we know it saves lives.
So what to do if you hear gunshots where you are? The FBI says run without hesitating if you can, and if not, hide in a secure place. Experts at Texas State say no active shooter has ever breached an interior locked door. Mark Greenblatt for the Scripps National Bureau in Washington.